Hello, dear friends. Let's start reading Bhagavad Gita as it is. We finished on the verse 25, chapter 1. So I will try to read the Sanskrit and then we will read the translation, purport. And if there are some thoughts about this text, we will try to speak about it, to discuss. Bhishma Drona Pramughatah Sarvesham Sa Chamahim Kshitam Uvacha Partha Pashaitan Samavatan Kurun Iti. So this is how this Sanskrit sounds. Translation: in the presence of Bhishma, Drona, and all the other chieftains of the world, the Lord said, "Just behold, Partha, all the Kurus assembled here." Purport by Srila Prabhupada. As the supersoul of all living entities, Lord Krishna could understand what was going on in the mind of Arjuna. The use of the word Hrishikesha is in this connection indicates that he knew everything, and the word Partha means the son of Pritha or Kunti, is also similarly significant in reference to Arjuna. As a friend, he wanted to inform Arjuna that because Arjuna was the son of Pritha, the sister of his own father Vasudeva, he had agreed to be the charioteer of Arjuna. Now that what did Krishna mean when he told Arjuna to behold the Kurus? Did Arjuna want to stop there and not fight? Krishna never expected such thing from the son of his aunt Pritha. The mind of Arjuna was thus predicted by the Lord in friendly joking. Alright, so Krishna told Arjuna that he will show the Kurus, and in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says that in this verse, Krishna jokingly uh, says to Arjuna that he agreed to to work as a charioteer just because Arjuna was the son of Krishna's aunt Pritha. And also in this commentary, Srila Prabhupada says that well, Krishna knew exactly what was going on in Arjuna's mind, and he also Arjuna says that it's not Arjuna. It's stated here that the word Hrishikesha, it was used by Sanjaya, I guess, in the presence of Bhishma, Drona, all the chieftains of the world, the Lord. The Lord means here in the synonyms, it is the Lord. Hrishikesha, it should be somewhere over here, Pardo, Pramutamahikšitam, Uvacha Pardo Pashaitam. The word of use Hrishikesha. Where is the Hrishikesha? I cannot find it. Bhishma Drona Pramukhatah Sarvesham Samahikšitam, Uvacha Pardo Pashaitam Samavatan Kurun Iti. I cannot find where is the word, the use of the word Hrishikesha in this connection. So the word Hrishikesha probably was used in the previous texts where Arjuna referred to Krishna as Hrishikesha. And here we see that the word Hrishikesha means that Krishna knows everything. For this reason, Srila Prabhupada states here the word Hrishikesha is very significant because he knows everything. So that's why he knew exactly what was going on in the mind of Arjuna. And Partha, this was the Pashaitan Kurun iti Pashaitan Partha. Yes, we see that in this verse there was Partha. It was said by Sanjaya, like it was actually these were the words of Krishna when Krishna addressed his friend Arjuna. He said, Partha, Partha Pashaitan. Partha means Arjuna, and Pashaitan, do we see it here? Pasha, just behold. Pasha etan, but just behold all of them. So he says, Partha, Pashaitan, like Arjuna, just behold all the Kurus, all of these people, Samavatan assembled here. So Krishna says, Partha, Pashaitan, which means just look at this, all people assembled here. Not just people, Kurun, Pashetan, Samavatan, Kurun iti. So the Krishna says, just look at these Kurus who assembled here. This is interesting because Kurus were on the both sides of the battlefield. Just behold, Partha, all the Kurus assembled here. So in this commentary we see that in this purport we see that that Krishna knows exactly what was going on in the heart and in the mind of Arjuna, and he wanted to agitate his friend. He wanted to show him not just some of the warriors. There were somewhat 640 million people assembled on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. But Krishna wanted Arjuna to see just the most important people for Arjuna. It was Bhishma, Drona, and others. The son of Partha or Kunti. Partha means son of Pritha. Pritha, it is the another name of Kunti Devi. So Pritha and Kunti, these are the same. These are the different names of the same person, and she is also the Krishna's aunt. Pritha is the sister of Krishna's father, Vasudeva, and is similarly significant. So Srila Prabhupada says that this is similarly significant. As a friend, he wanted to inform Arjuna. See, here Srila Prabhupada says that Krishna wanted to indicate to Arjuna that he agreed to work as a charioteer just because Arjuna, he has his mother is Krishna's aunt, and for this reason Krishna agreed to help Arjuna. That because Arjuna was the son of Pritha, the sister of his own father Vasudeva, he had agreed to be the charioteer of Arjuna. Yes. Now, what did Krishna mean when he told Arjuna to behold the Kurus. Behold the Kurus. Just look at Kurus. And Kurus were at the both sides of the battlefield. Did Arjuna want to stop there and not fight? Krishna never expected such thing from the son of his aunt Pritha. Uh-huh. Yes, so we see that Krishna already knew that Arjuna is going to have some doubts about whether he needs to participate in this battlefield or not. He already saw um, the the thoughts, or maybe even the, like, if it is possible to say, the smell of the thought that is going to happen in the next few minutes, few moments, when Arjuna will stop there and just lament about having to fight. So Krishna already felt the sense of this thought. The mind of Arjuna was thus predicted. Yes, Srila Prabhupada says here that Krishna has already predicted the mind of Arjuna by the Lord in a friendly joking. Yes, and he not just stated, like, just behold of all the Kurus assembled here. He did it precisely, and also with a friendly joke. It's interesting what does Gauranga Priya does in his Bhagavad Gita notes. Stated, what did he state about the text 225, which we are on? Oh, no, 225, 125, unit number 1. So I'm also using Bhagavad Gita notes. Maybe there will be some interesting things to discuss. And we'll see. Maybe we will also use some Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur's commentaries and purports on Bhagavad Gita. We'll see. So in these Bhagavad Gita notes, it is stated here that the Lord Krishna, Lord as Hrishikesha. The word Hrishikesha is important. Lord knows Arjuna's mind and thus knows everything, being the super soul of all living entities. So it proves that Lord is also known as Hrishikesha, or the Lord of the senses. Hrishikesha. Hrishika means senses, and Isha means the Lord of the senses, Hrishikesha. Yeah, because there is the Sanskrit rule of Sankhya, they need to merge this, the ending of the one word and the beginning of the another word, Hrishika and Isha, Hrishikesha. So Hrishikesha is the Lord of the senses, and then Arjuna is referred as Partha, indicates that this is the son of Pritha, and thus Krishna wants to point out he became charioteer because Arjuna is son of aunt Queen Kunti. Krishna said to Arjuna, "Behold the Kurus." This phrase indicates Arjuna's mind. Do you want to stop and not fight? And Krishna does not expect such cowardly action from the son of his aunt. Mood of friendly joking expressed here. All right. So let's move on. Now Text number 26. I will try to read Sanskrit. Of course, I read not these words here. I try to read this, I would say, transliteration, some, and there can be some mistakes, of course. I beg your pardon for this. Tatra pasyat sthitan partha pitrin atha pitamahan acharyan matulan bhratrin putran pautran saghim stadha svashuran suhridaschaiva senayor ubhayor api. These are the words of Sanjaya. And he says, translation, there Arjuna could see within the midst of the armies of both parties his fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, friends, and also his fathers-in-law and well-wishers. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. On the battlefield, Arjuna could see all kinds of relatives. He could see persons like Bhurishrava, who were his father's contemporaries, grandfathers Bhishma and Samadatta, teachers like Dronacharya and Kripacharya, maternal uncles like Shalya and Shakuni, brothers like Duryodhana, sons like Lakshmana, friends like Ashwathama, well-wishers like Kritavarma, etc. He could see also the armies which contained many of his friends. So, in the translation, we see that Arjuna could see, he did not just look to the army of his enemy. He saw at the both parties, those people who were assembled at both sides. And who did he see? He saw fathers, grandfathers, teachers, either his teachers or maybe teachers of other people at both sides of the battlefield, maternal uncles, brothers. Yeah, Arjuna was one of the sons of Pandu, and he had 4 brothers: Yudhishthira, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, and they were the cousins of 100 sons of Dhritarashtra. So next, sons, grandsons, friends. Yeah, of course, there were friends on the both sides of the battlefield, who had to fight against each other. And also his fathers-in-law and well-wishers. Yes, some fathers-in-law, some sons-in-law had to fight their fathers-in-law, and vice versa. Some men had to fight their wives' fathers and well-wishers. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says that Arjuna could see all kinds of relatives. All kinds of relatives were there. Yeah, it was quite a disaster. He could see persons like Bhurishrava, who were his father's contemporaries. So Bhurishrava, contemporaries, it means that Bhurishrava was the same age as Dhritarashtra, around the same age of Pandu. If Pandu was alive, he would be Bhurishrava would be about around the same age of his father and Dhritarashtra, because Dhritarashtra and Pandu were brothers, so Bhurishrava was around the same age. Bhurishrava. And grandfathers Bhishma, Samadatta. Well, Bhishma is old, he's super old, and Samadatta, he would be the probably older than Dhritarashtra and Pandu, like one generation older. So Samadatta, contemporaries, grandfathers Bhishma, well understood, and Samadatta is also old. It's interesting that Arjuna was around 80 some years old when he fought this fight. Don't remember exactly what age was he. If you remember how old was Arjuna when he participated in this battlefield, please write down in the comment. Teachers like Dronacharya, well, Dronacharya, of course, Kripacharya. Dronacharya, while Dronacharya was Arjuna's uh, spiritual master, so to say, and he was his teacher in Dhanurveda, the art of the military art, and Kripacharya was the priest in Kuru's family. But they both were uh, teachers for the Kurus, for Pandu, for the sons of Pandu, and for the sons of Dhritarashtra. Maternal uncles like Shalya, maternal uncles. Shalya, Shakuni, yes, Shakuni. He is the brother of Dhritarashtra's wife, Gandhari. Yeah, so Shakuni is the brother, probably the elder brother. I don't remember. Was Shakuni the elder brother of uh, again forgot Gandhari, or the younger brother? And Shalya, maternal brother, Shalya. Whose brother was Shalya? All right. Brothers like Duryodhana, sons like Lakshmana. Well, it's I don't know if Lakshmana was Arjuna's son. Maybe he was son of some of his brothers. Friends like Ashwatthama. It's interesting that Ashwatthama was counted among friends here by Srila Prabhupada. Probably they had normal relationship with Arjuna. He had good relationship with Arjuna had good relationship with Ashwatthama. Well wishes like Kritavarma and etc. He could see also the armies which contained many of his friends. Well, of course, friends. And This is purport 26, and here we have both purports for 26 and 27. So let's read the next verse, and then we will read the notes of Gauranga Priya Prabhu, 27. And then we'll try to also read the purports of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur. I have found it, it's over here. No, this is not that. Sorry. Let it be somewhere. I don't remember. Where was it? Oh. Here we go. Here we go. And we will try to read the notes of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur. So, does it open? No? I hope so. I hope it will open. It will be opened. Probably will have to wait. Next, Bhagavad Gita 1.27, 27th verse. Tan samikshya sam kaunteya sarvan bandhun avazdhitan kripaya paraya vishto vishidan idam abravit. When the son of Kunti, Arjuna, saw all these different grades of friends and relatives, he became overwhelmed with compassion and spoke thus. This is not in English. Probably I have to find. All right. Don't know where is it. So probably we'll have to. How much time is it? 28 minutes. I cannot put pause here. All right, so probably today we are going to read without comments, without purports of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, only Srila Prabhupada and Gauranga Priya Prabhu's comments, purports. So we see that Arjuna is very agitated. He doesn't know what to do. When Arjuna, the son of Kunti, saw all these different grades of friends and relatives, he became overwhelmed with compassion. Compassion. Srila Prabhupada says that he was overwhelmed with compassion, not with anger, not with desire to kill all of them, not with with compassion. And so what is here, text 26-27, the common theme here in all these two verses? Arjuna sees all the relatives assembled on both the sides, and thus overwhelmed with compassion, he starts speaking. So we see that Arjuna had uh, not angry feelings towards his so-called enemies. So, um, different grades of relatives mentioned. Grandfathers, Bhishma and Samadatta, grandfathers. Fathers, contemporaries, Bhurishrava. Teachers, Dronacharya and Kripacharya. Maternal uncles, Shalva and Shakuni. Brothers, Duryodhana. Sons, Lakshmana. Friends, Ashwathama. Well-wishers, Kritavarma. The armies contained many of his friends. This is the end of the purport 26-27. So if you have any questions, if you have any anything to add, I forgot in the previous text there was one. Uh, mm, yeah, all right. Anyway, forgot. So if you have something to say, please write down in the comments. I will be glad to read them, to read those comments, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. See you.